Hello everyone, this is Gamer, and welcome back to Clandestine. Let's continue where we last left off, shall we? We are back at HQ from completing the California mission. So, let's talk to a few people. Let's talk to everyone.
The next mission may be our last. If Grishin really is the source of the leaks, our mission ends as soon as we render him to the CIA. Do you feel prepared?
Are we almost done with this game already?
If I can take on mercenaries, I can deal with this guy.
I'm proud of what you and Martin have become. You are the best field operatives I've ever worked with. But be careful. Overconfidence is the spy killer.
Martin? You must truly be impressed with us. First name basis with a chief.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. I wouldn't read too much into it.
So what happens when the leak is plugged?
Kingbridge is dissolved. We all go back to our day jobs. You to FSB, Sarah to SIS, Zimborski to NSA, Mansour and I to CIA. New assignments? Somewhere else.
It will be hard to get used to tech work again after this.
I'll put in a word with my FSB contact. See what he can do about getting you back in the field.
Do you think he knows we're after him?
I'm sure he knows somebody is after him. We've left enough evidence of our activities that anybody who's paying attention would know that. All the more reason to act soon and decisively.
If he does know of us, what can he do with that information?
That all depends on how much he knows. If all he knows is he's being chased, he could try to go to ground. But at this point, that would probably not make a difference. If he knows who you are or how we operate, he could set up security accordingly. You handled Cares Global well in California, but I'd not like to try those odds again. If he knows everything, well, let's hope he doesn't.
I better get on with the preparations.
Right. I should get back to work as well.
Alright, cool. I guess we'll talk to Ratco next. Oh, that lady's not here. It's okay.
Кстати, а что думаете насчет объединенного урана?
Вы серьезно, Радка? Я шныряю по углам или все же отправляюсь на большую войну?
Да просто появился выход на несколько кусков урана. Через одного типа, с которым я знаком по Ирану.
Это что, непреодолимая тяга барахольщика? Ладно, спрошу иначе. Чем уран лучше обычных пуль?
Он самозаостряющийся и взрывоопасный. То есть против брони ничуть не хуже бронебойных зарядов, а против незащищенных целей работает как экспансивная пуля.
В общем, всем хорош. А безопасен?
Ну, не для цели. То есть, разумеется, длительное обращение может навредить здоровью, но достаточно соблюдать элементарную осторожность, например, задерживать дыхание при ведении огня. И все будет в порядке.
Еще какие-нибудь побочные эффекты, о которых нужно знать?
Он отслеживается. Это главный недостаток. Обычными или бронебойными пулями может стрелять кто угодно. Но если кто-то применяет объединенный уран, список подозреваемых резко сужается.
Мне надо подумать.
Я приберегу его для ваших следующих заданий, если решите, что он пригодится.
I don't know about that. I'd rather stick to ball and the that knockout ammo. I don't know about that. Man, he's giving me weapons that are like either too dangerous or it'll trace back to me. I don't want that. Sorry, bud. As much as I want to use it, I don't want it. Oh, okay. He's just here by himself. Alright. Let's,
You are so beautiful. You made me forget my pickup line.
Ha! You know that almost would have worked. If this wasn't the dumbest, most inappropriate place to come on to me.
Just trying to brighten up your day.
Have a good one, Reinhardt.
This dude is thirsty. God, man.
Mossad approved us to use OFF 3.
Whoa! How did you manage that?
Called in a favor.
Wow, there's 4 people here now. Sweet. Alright, let's talk to,
Did Vladimir tell you about his breakthrough in Chechnya?
Yes, it sounds very promising.
I wonder how long his contact will last.
He knows what he's doing.
let's talk to Sarah.
You did well in California. It's just the loss of human life. But I guess we've been over this. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do we know who Grishin is?
Not with complete certainty. I did some digging while you were dealing with US Customs, and I think I've got a pretty good idea of where to look. But I can't be sure until I get through the files from Wenji's laptop.
What about her then? She. What's her role in all this?
As far as Martin tells me, it appears that she was compromising the security of the Spectrum project, sneaking backdoors into the program, as he puts it. What for, we can only guess.
And what is your guess?
Personal profit, I would assume. Spectrum has potential to become a very powerful system, and any rogue agent with access to it would essentially have a license to print money.
You think she's just a thief?
She might have a greater goal in mind. There's no way to know.
I'm not sure I understand how we got from a British financier laundering drug money for the mafia to a Chinese hacker putting holes in an American civilian system.
Whoever Grishin is, he's the key to it all. Baxter and G both work for him. Baxter's activities fund G's operation. The only thing we don't know is what Grishin was hoping to gain from Spectrum.
Huh. Interesting. And would you stop complaining about the loss of a human life? I had no choice. Sarah, you weren't there. I was. Alright, let's talk to Daniel, then last but not least, we'll talk to Martin.
Oh, you're back. How are you?
I'm good. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I just had to burn an acid on my last op. Somebody I trusted. Somebody who trusted me.
That's harsh. I hope I never have to do that.
Yeah. You know, I just can't figure you out.
What is that supposed to mean?
Finally got around to reading your file. But it doesn't make any sense. Your political affiliations are completely counter to government espionage. How the hell did you end up doing this for a living?
If you think you're going to uncover some key fact that explains everything about me and makes my whole life make sense, you'll be disappointed. Nobody is like that.
Come on. Why did you take this job?
If I weren't here, I would probably be testing circuit boards in some lab. And there's nothing wrong with that. But once you've put your life on the line for something really important, it's hard to go back.
You're sure this outfit is worth risking your life for? It seems to me we're basically janitors cleaning up the spy community's mess.
We're saving lives. People have been killed. We're trying to stop them from killing anyone else. It doesn't get much more black and white in this business.
So, you want to be a hero?
I just want to make a difference.
Exactly. You don't have to be a hero to do this job. As long as you save the people and do what you have to do and know what's right and what's wrong, you should be good. Alright, last but not least, Martin.
So, what do you make of Spectrum?
It's impressive stuff.
Morally speaking, I mean.
I'm not surprised the NSA is funding a project like that. The alphabet agencies are very worried about recent developments in data security and encryption.
Shouldn't they be supporting better data security?
Any data not under their control is potential enemy communication. Listen, 2 years ago, we got a law in the US called the Communications Assistance for Law Enforcement Act. This was after a long, hard fight about whether encryption should be legal, the crypto wars. Now, organizations like the Electronic Frontiers Foundation won that fight. And the law states that telecom companies do not have to help the government decrypt their customers' data. As you saw in California, though, the NSA doesn't give a shit. They went ahead and started sabotaging everyone's security anyway. Projects like Spectrum is the common side of that, but they use humans too.
They have operatives inside communication corporations?
I probably shouldn't be telling an FSB officer about that.
You know you can trust me. I have no loyalty to FSB.
Well, I guess you have access to more dangerous information already. So yes, Software companies and open source organizations have been infiltrated by the NSA. Mass surveillance and supercomputer decryption can only get you so far. What you really want is a backdoor to every available security protocol.
You had access to these projects?
Uh-huh.
This is insane. If the NSA is sneaking back doors into security systems, those back doors will be available to anyone. Not just Russian or Chinese intelligence, but scammers and con artists and gangsters.
Any security flaw becomes endemic. You can't design a piece of software to be completely and utterly secure except for this one little shortcut you've left for yourself. Encryption is either 100% secure or 0% secure. The NSA and groups like it have sabotaged the basic foundations of the World Wide Web.
This is infuriating. Why aren't you angry?
I am angry. I just don't know what to do about it.
What the heck? Martin, I swear he's doing the robot. Where is that camera coming from? There's no cameras in here. Unless there's a hidden one somewhere. There's that camera, but that's not in the room. That's weird. It's weird.
How's the tech map going?
Dude, don't get me started.
Simborski needed soon.
25 years of education, and this is the job I get.
Life is pain.
You've been in college for 25 years? Wow. Alright, select mission. Alright, our next mission is... Ooh, Padas Flunts. We go on to Padas. Sweet. We have our man. By analyzing the files recovered from Wenxi's laptop, we have identified Christopher Christian as the leader of Adrestia and the source of our leaks. We suspect that Christian is a former CIA agent who has been selling dangerous information to the highest bidder. We have located a safe house in Paris frequently... Okay. Even better, we have learned that he will be in Paris around New Year's Eve. We will not get a chance like this again. Once we have positive idea, an extraction team will grab him and bring him here for interrogation. Alright. Knockout gas. Depleted your armor piercing. Okay. $40. 50 damage? Heck yeah, let's try this gun for once. Alright, no. Before the cancer gets them. Oh, that's messed up. Armor piercing, so we need... So it can't put people down as effective as regular... Okay. Low profile. Covered ops. Okay. And then for knockout gas, we're definitely going to need a pager, modem, and then Banshee. I would get a knockout gas. But I don't think I need to. Yeah, that should be okay. 6 weeks after California.
We've identified Grisham. Are you all sitting down? Good.
Вы что, издеваетесь?
Meet Christopher Grisham, U.S. Navy SEAL. Almost certainly former CIA, based on the authorization codes his Navy records were buried under. Completely off the grid for the past 20 years.
Christopher, the guy who helped us in Warsaw?
That's him. He was right under our nose. We could have grabbed him at the party.
Yes, if we had known then what we know now. But that knowledge was hard-earned.
If he was working with Baxter, why would he help Katya corner him?
You said it yourself. He thought I was just some hustler. He knew Baxter was gay and he thought I was just a honeypot.
Do we have his location?
Yes. Grishin is an incredibly hard target, but we managed it. We've tracked him to a safe house in Paris.
Grishin's hideout demonstrates a certain sense of the dramatic. He's using an old estate abandoned when its Jewish owners fled the Nazis. We've had eyes on it for the past 2 weeks, and we've confirmed that it's still active. Grishin has tickets to Paris this weekend. He'll be there. This is actionable intelligence.
I'll grab him.
No, I need you elsewhere.
What could possibly be more important than Grishin?
We can't bet it all on this lead. It's not a question of importance. Your skill set is more suited for another operation. Katya and Martin will handle Paris.
Grishin sounds like he's a very dangerous person.
Grishin has received the best training the U.S. government can provide, and he is highly experienced. Do not attempt to neutralize him yourself. Find him, identify him, and hold him there until our extraction team arrives.
What extraction team?
We've worked out a deal with a team of French contractors, former BFS team.
Can we trust them?
Their leader is Frederic Bousson. I fought with him in Vietnam. I trust him with my life.
Is Grishin going to be alone?
It's not possible to predict what sort of resistance you'll meet, so we're taking all necessary precautions. One major concern is that Grishin seems to be on KS Global's payroll, but we don't know what for.
The mercenaries from California. Makes sense. Not an uncommon career path for a man with his training and experience. And it explains why Van G got them the security contract for Cerulean.
Precisely my line of thinking. Problem being, he may have his own security detail from KS Global. We won't know until he disembarks in Paris.
Why not just send Busson's team in to get Grishin?
I trust Bousson, but I trust you more. I want a positive ID before we send in the extraction team. Your objectives are simple, but remember what's at stake. Check on the local assets, then carefully move in and search the premises for Grishin. Once you have an ID, we'll send in the team to extract you both.
And on the off chance he's not there?
Secure all intel at the site and exfiltrate with Martin.
I guess there's little to gain from a low-profile entry.
If any bystanders see you sneaking around with a gun and a combat vest and call the police, we'll have to abort. We simply cannot risk the gendarmes showing up with their sirens blaring and scaring Grishin away. If you dress down, you'll have nothing to fear as long as you're outside the mansion. But of course, the lack of protection could be a problem if you meet resistance inside.
This is the big one then. Better get ready.
Your flight leaves tomorrow. We'll re-establish contact once you're on site. As always, good luck to you all.
Alright, we're heading to Paris. We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents. Freaking Chainsmoker song. There we go. Paris, France.
Happy New Year.
That's not my call sign.
I'm in position. Streets clear. No sign of trouble.
Ace, the cops are keeping out civilians. They bought the gas thing, and the fireworks will cover up any gunfire. You should check with the support teams before you enter the mansion. The surveillance team is set up across the street. They answer to Scepter. The extraction team is holding position at a sewer entrance down by the canal. Their code name is Sabot.
I'll do the rounds.
Cool. Oh, and Happy New Year to you too.
We'll do the Paris mission on the next episode of Clandestine. If you like this video, please give this video a like, comment on this video on how you like the game so far, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming videos like these. Alright, this has been Gamer. Peace out, and I'll definitely see you on the next episode of Clandestine. Bye everyone!